Hi everybody, this is Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related, and sometimes knit. So today though, we're going to be talking about yarn. First off, I do have a tutorial for that gorgeous shawl in the background. I will put a link to that below. It is made with the Stinley cake, but of course you can use any yarn that your heart desires. So look in the description box for the link for that shawl. It's stunning. And also look in the very first link will be a link to my over 1,000 crochet tutorials. Alright, hit that subscribe button too and give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Today I'm going to show you some yarn I got from Hobbii. Hobbii. Now Hobbii is a good yarn company. If you have not heard of Hobbii, it's based in Denmark. I like Hobbii. I buy from Hobbii when they have yarn sales. That's it though, because sometimes their yarn can be pricey, and I seen they had some new yarn, so I got to check out the new yarn. That's what I do. Well, most of the time. Anyways, let's see what's in this bag, want to? I can't remember, but we're gonna see now. Oh, I remember now. Okay. I'm excited. Alright, so they had some, is that a coupon? Make an unboxing video and win. Wonder if I can enter all my unboxing videos from their company. I'm just kidding. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and start out with this new stuff that they had here. I am so excited to get some of this yarn. I've had it before, but it's always kind of expensive, but they had it on sale, so okay, not this one right here, this one. Now this is a new one they had. It's called Woody Tweed. Woody Tweed. It's a beautiful yellow. Well, I think it is. And why don't we take a look at it right now? So the Woody Tweed, they have like 15 or 16 different colors. All of them are solid. It's 70% recycled wool, 30% recycled viscose, which is the flex that you see in it. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 350 meters or 382 yards, and I'm going to give this a classification of a thin 3-weight. 3-weight? Yes, 3-weight. Thinner 3, but it's a 3. So what's it feel like? It says it is washable, but on the wool cycle, but don't dry it. It smells like wool. So if you've ever felt a recycled yarn, sometimes they're scratchy and sometimes they're not. This is a recycled wool. I wouldn't consider it scratchy. Would I wear it as a scarf? Yes. Is it the softest wool I've ever felt? Not by a long shot. But there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I would wear it as a scarf. It wouldn't bother me to do that. But no, as far as softness goes, it's just kind of like in the middle, you know. You can wear it as a scarf, but you know, it's not like butter. It's not gonna drip off your neck like a, you know, super soft. But I like it. I like that it's made with the 100% recycled fibers. So this is 382 yards of it's a lighter 3-weight. $8.80. That's on sale. It's regular $13. So see, that's why I always buy on sale at Hobbii, because some of their yarn can be expensive. But it is a very pretty yarn. I do like it. I love the yellow. It's color number 3, in case you're interested in that. This says yellow, number 3. Alright, so I got that. I don't know. I got 3 of those. Okay, let's see what else we got up in here before okay, so I got some of their Carnival yarn. It was on sale. Hobbii Carnival. Now I've had this before. I like to use this. This is good for, like, for me, like stitch tutorials. When I do stitch tutorials, a lot of people like me to do stitch tutorials because, you know, they can make blankets and whatnot out of it. And I like to use yarns like this for stitch tutorials. So the Carnival yarn It is very similar to Red Heart Unforgettable, Lion Brand Landscapes, you know, yarns like that. It's a roving style. As you can see, it's just one solid ply. A roving is the nature of the roving, can go from thick to thin. It's 100% premium acrylic. So it's a little bit thinner than like Lion Brand Landscapes. It's more on the Red Heart Unforgettable side if you've ever felt those. But if you haven't felt either one of those, it's a very nice yarn. I like both of those, and I like this one. I have no problem with it. I've used it before. But like I said, I always buy it on sale, because otherwise it's expensive. So they had it for $5.30 a ball, which isn't a bad price because normally it's $11. I wouldn't pay $11 for it, but I would pay $5.30. I think it's worth every bit of $5.30. So why don't we read the specs? I told you that it's 100% premium acrylic, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 240 meters, or 262 yards. Now they're classifying this as a lightweight number 3. But like I said, with any type of roving style, it can go from thick to thin. So you'll see spots that it will hit up to a thicker 4, and maybe spots that it will go down to a 2. There's nothing wrong with the yarn. That's just the nature of the roving. So this is made in Turkey. This one was made in Turkey as well. And you can machine wash, but it does say to lay flat to dry. Carnival. It's beautiful. So this color I have here is color number 11. They had like 20 colors with this. And like I said, I wouldn't pay $11 a ball for it, no way. But I would pay $5.30 every day. So I did get one ball of a few colors so I can do stitch tutorials with it. So I got this color number 11, which is just mostly pinks and some reds and oranges. It's really pretty. I like that one. And then I got this color here, reminding me of a grapevine, kind of. Isn't that one pretty? Some type of flower or something. This is color number 13. This is also the Carnival. Maybe I only bought one ball of each color for my stitch tutorials. Ooh, I like this one too. I thought this one was gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. Purples and some like vintage rose and cream. Ah, that one's gorgeous. Color number 19. It's a black. It's even black in there. Ooh, that one's real pretty. That might be my favorite of what so far, but I did buy a few more, so let's see. Oh, that's pretty. That one's pretty. This is color number, oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. Color number 18. I know some people that would love that. It's beautiful, but this one's still my favorite. It's like the Victorian rose in it is getting me. I'm a big fan of the Victorian era. I love the colors. I love everything about the Victorian era. That might be all of that yarn that I bought. It looks like it is. Alright, that's okay. That's plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only got 4 of them. Well, if that's all I got. No, I didn't. I thought I got another one. I got a blue. So I can do a blue and gray. That's gorgeous too. That's pretty. This is color number 6. So if you've ever felt for Red Heart, it's really shiny too. Red Heart Unforgettable or Lion Brand Landscapes, it's very similar to those. This is my fave though. Oh man, I can make something. This would match my bathroom. I got like an extremely Victorian decorated bathroom, but I live in a log cabin. I always call it my Victorian cabin because I decorate Victorian. It's my Victorian cabin. All right, next up, let's see what we got here. Oh, I got a few of these because I was gonna make something with this, and the name on this one is why I chose it. The name of the color. Let me set this bag down. Okay, so this is their Fantasy yarn. Now it's very much in line with Premier Puzzle, or that new one they got going on at Michael's. I forgot what it's called, but if you like yarns like that, that's what it's pretty much similar to that. So the Fantasy, They have two different varieties of the, actually not varieties, two different sizes of the Fantasy. They have this small ball, and then they have a jumbo ball. Now, let me read about it before I tell you about the Fantasies here, the two sizes. So it is a 100% acrylic. It's nice and soft. It feels really nice. It always smells clean. It smells like Hobbii. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 150 meters, or 164 yards. And they classify this as a bulky 5, which is what they classify like Premier Puzzle and stuff like that. It's a thinner 5 weight, but there you go. Nice. You can machine wash and you can dry, made in Turkey. The color of this one was called Japanese Maple. I had to get it because I used to be a landscape designer, and one of my favorite trees to landscape with is the Japanese maple. I have about 6 different varieties of Japanese maples in this house, in this yard right now. And I'm going to put some at the other house, but I have 1 or 2 that's pretty close to this color. Two. Maybe 3, I don't know. But anyway, I do love a Japanese maple. They're gorgeous, gorgeous trees, and this is very, very pretty yarn. So like I said, it's in line with the puzzle. I love the colors on that. That's beautiful. So I did get quite a bit of this because I was going to make something bigger, like, you know, maybe a poncho, maybe a sweater. I don't know yet, but I know that I have enough. If I want to make something bigger, I can. So normally this is $8.50 for the small ball, and it was on sale for $5.10, $5.10, which isn't a bad price. I paid $5.10 for that. It's a good deal. Now they have it in a jumbo roll, which is normally $17, but it was on sale for $11.10, so for double the price of this. But in case you are interested in buying this, the reason why I didn't buy the bigger one for double the price is because you get more yards in the smaller one. You know, like, okay, the small one has what I say, 164 yards for $5.10, and the bigger one, which is exactly the same, has 262 yards for double the price. So you get more yardage by buying the small ones for your money. More bang for your buck, more yarn for your hook. So that's just a tip. Always buy the small ones on the Fantasy when they're on sale, even when they're not on sale, because when you do price versus yardage, even though you do have to tie in more ends, you get more yards for your money. So that's that. So I'm going to keep these because I'm going to make something with that. I love that color. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love the purple and stuff in it. I like it. All right, I want to move on. I'm going to move on. Okay, so I seen at the beginning like before Halloween started, they had, you know, have you ever seen their Hobbii cakes? This is a twister, actually. They had one I wanted really bad, but sometimes they're super expensive. Well, they happen to have their Halloween yarn on sale. So this is the Twister Halloween Hobbii. It's 55 cotton and 40 acrylic. Now these twisters make gorgeous, gorgeous shawls. I had to get it. I could not pass that up. Those are my colors. Those. Now that is a pretty yarn, and that's going to be a pretty shawl. They have one similar in their regular Hobbii, but this one's a bit different. So this twister, like I said, is 55 cotton, 45 acrylic. It's a nice soft yarn. The acrylic softens it up. They do have some that are solid cotton. I think they're both nice, but the acrylic it makes it a little bit softer. It's classified as a 2 weight, which is what I would give it that classification as well, as a 2 weight. 250 grams, 8.8 ounces, 1,000 meters, or 1,093 yards. Use all this up and make a pretty, pretty shawl. You can machine wash, but it does say lay flat to dry. The color of this one is color number 2. I'll give you a price on this. Now, I only buy these when they're on sale, because if I don't, they're super expensive. They're kind of expensive anyways. Okay, normally this is a $42 cake of yarn. But they have it on sale right now, the Halloween flavors, for $21. I thought $21 was, I know that seems like a lot to some people. But if you think about it, you can get one big full-blown shawl out of that. It's going to be so gorgeous. You can probably get a top out of it, a nice lacy top if you wanted to. So I don't think that's a bad price considering these types of cakes, they generally run that much. So, you know, I like it. I love it. I would have got some more of it, but using one's going to hurt my hands, so I don't need to. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is called Colorina, Hobbii Colorina. 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So this is a roving style as well. So I didn't really know much about the Colorina because this could be the first time that I've ever had it. If I've ever had it before, I don't remember, and I never used it. So the Colorina is, I said 80 acrylic, 20 wool. It was on sale as well. They have lots of pretty colors to choose from. 50 grams, 1.75 ounces, 200 meters, or 218 yards. And they classify this as a 8-ply, which is a 3-weight. But this is a roving. So, like I said, roving can go from thick to thin. So you'll see spots that are like 4 weights. You'll see spots that are probably 2 weights. But usually, generally, it'll level off the weight that they say. And yeah, I'd say that's 3 probably. Now, the thing about this Colorina is it's nice and soft. It's very soft. I like it a lot. And I bought enough to make a project with. I think I bought enough to make maybe a hat and a scarf set. I don't know if you've ever shopped Hobbii, but if you look on Hobbii, sometimes I had trouble deciding what color I want because Hobbii has a lot of colors to choose from sometimes. But if you've ever shopped on Hobbii, they have an area where you can go to, and like say I'm looking at this yarn, and you can go to the photo gallery. It's where people upload what they've made, and then they tell you what color they use. So that's how I chose this color. I seen someone had uploaded something beautiful they made, and I thought this color was the prettiest for my likings. It kind of matches my shirt, but because I'm a brown neutral type of person, I guess. I mean brown's my favorite color. I like the white in it too. So yes, I got this. Did I tell you the price? $4.10. Normally these are $6.70. So I like it. I'd buy it again. I'd buy it again and again and again. Okay, so I'll show you here 2 more things here. 2 more different varieties of yarn. So when you buy a Hobbii, you can get points. You like save up points. And I have some points, and they have stuff that you can get with your points, like, I don't know, buttons and stitch markers and bags and yarn that they don't sell that you can only get with your points. So I have some points stacked up, and I got this yarn. It's called Vegan Cashmere. Never had it, never seen it, never felt it, never touched it. Never even heard of it. Ever. Interesting. So this Vegan Cashmere is 50 grams, 95 meters. You can machine wash, but don't put it in the dryer. It says no dryer. It's X'd out. No on the dry. It's made in Italy. What is it made of? What are you made of? Pure cotton. So that's the brand. You can see that it's chain spun. There. Chain spun, pure cotton. Vegan cashmere. So you can't buy this on their site. It does not, you have to use your points to get it. And that's what I did with it. So I use points. So I can't give you a price because they don't sell it. Does it feel like cashmere? No. No, it does not. It does not. But if you don't like using wool, it's an alright feeling cotton. I myself would probably, it's not bad. Is it the softest cotton? No. You know, the way it's chain spun like that, it would remind me of a Mako cotton. I like Mako cotton. It's my second favorite cotton, but it's not as soft as a Mako. Mako's much softer. But this is not. It's a nice yarn. It's very scarfable, and it's a great alternative for those who like, who can't use wool or who don't want to use wool. But it definitely does not feel like cashmere. But it's a cool concept. You know, I like it. It's, you know, I've never seen it, never tried it, never used it. It's cool. It's neat. It's scarfable. You can make a scarf out of it. 100% cotton. Pure cotton. So, bought that with my points. So there was no pricing on that. Okay, one last thing I'm going to show you. And I shouldn't have bought it. I shouldn't have did it. And, you know, I'm seeing them and I'm glad I did it. But at the time, I'm telling myself I shouldn't have done it. But this is one of Hobbie's yarns, probably one of their most expensive yarns that they carry. Normally $65 a ball, but it was on sale for $42. I know you're thinking, well, Crystal, $42 a ball. I know. I'm like, what was I thinking? I did it though. I'm thinking now, I'm glad that I did it. I am, but I shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Buyer's remorse. Okay, my buyer's remorse is now over, and I'm glad that I purchased it. Oh, it smells so good. Now, this is their Deluxe Cashmere. Deluxe Cashmere. I can't say it. I've had this many times. I have, but I'll tell you the truth, I never used it. Not once. Gave it away. But I'm going to use this. Isn't that a pretty yarn? Now, you're thinking cashmere, like it's going to be like cashmere. Now, it is a soft yarn, but it doesn't feel like 100% cashmere because it's not 100% cashmere. It's only 10% cashmere. But that's okay. It doesn't mean that it's not a nice yarn. It's 65% virgin wool, 25% polyamide, and 10% cashmere. The Deluxe Cashmere, if I'm even saying that right, probably not, is 200 grams, 7 ounces, 770 meters, or 842 yards. Made in Italy. And this is classified as a 1 weight. Let's check that 1 weight out, why don't we? Ooh, I'm going to give that a 2 weight classification. Because I seen, that's a 2. That is a 2. I'm justifying that as a 2. It's a pretty yarn. I like that a lot. Now, this is color number 13, and I know that it is hand wash. Lay flat, of course. You know, you want to do that with this. Because it smells so good. It smells like wool. I love the smell of wool. I always say if there was like a wool perfume, I'd be up on that. So they have a lot of pretty colors in this, and like I said, it's $65 originally. It's, you know, I wouldn't pay that for it. I did pay the $42. I remember a long time ago, $42 was its original price, and you get it on sale for like $28. You know, times have changed now. Everything's more. Now the sale price is $42. But if you want it, you got to pay for it. And the yarn is always worth what you'll pay. So this will make this whole ball will make a very, very gorgeous shawl. Shawlette, cape, you know, a top. You might, depending on what size you're doing, you might need 2 for a top. I don't know, but you can also go, you know, to each one of their yarns, like I said, and look at their photo gallery, and that's where you can see what everybody has made, and you know, see how the yarn kind of plays out, and you can determine what picture, or you could determine by the picture what color that you want. Everybody, you know, so many pretty pictures. People make blankets with this, sweaters with this, shawls with this, scarves, you know, everything that you can imagine will be in the picture section. Baby things. Anyways, so this is color number, what I say, 13. You got all kinds of pretty blues up in here. My son picked this one. It was a family event, picking this yarn. My middle child, he picked this one. His favorite color is pink. So it really surprised me when he picked this one. But he said that he liked it. I'm going to have to agree. It's pretty. It's got green. It's like teals. Blue here, but then some teal greens. Tilly blue greens. Tilly blues? Tilly greens. Oh, I remember what happened. I remember what happened now. I remember. He was helping me pick the yarn, right? Oh, we all were. And I think he had picked this one, and I already had it in my cart. So I told him to pick a different one. Because he really likes pink a lot. So this is color number 15. Very, very pretty. Again, this is the Deluxe Cashmere. It has so many pretty colors. It's very hard to choose. Very, very pretty. Okay. And then I got this one. Ooh. Ooh. My husband picked this one. He likes green. Isn't that pretty? This is the number 14. That's gorgeous. I already had this one in my car because Evelyn picked this one. My youngest daughter. 14. And then for some reason I have two of the same color. I don't know why. I have two of the same color. That was not supposed to be like that. Because I don't need two of the same color. I can make a shawl with one. Well, I had this one, and I got two of them. This is the one I picked. It's called Rose Gold, color number 7. For some reason, I did have two on my sheet, so I must have accidentally put two of these in my cart. Because the other one I meant to pick was a red one. And it was right next to this. So I probably accidentally hit this one. Well, darn my luck. I'm not paying. I'm not buying again. Just to get the red one. I'll have to wait till it goes on sale again. But this is beautiful. This one is my favorite. But then again, it is my colors. So, that is my Hobbii haul. I love everything that I got. That Deluxe Cashmere is absolutely stunning. Stunning. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, which one would you make a shawl with first? Dang, I wanted that red. That's okay. Which one's your fave? Blue, green, purple? Or we'll call this one gold, since it's called rose gold. Blue, green, purple, or gold, or pink, whatever you want to call it. You know. I'll understand which one you tell me. Popular vote's going to win, and that will be my next shawl. Love it. I like everything I got. It's all very beautiful. I would buy it all again. Let me look and make sure I would buy it all again. I probably wouldn't get this again. Not that I don't like it, it's just you can't buy it without points. And I usually save my points and just try the other yarns that don't sell, so I won't need that again. But other than that, everything is, as I ordered. Beautiful and perfect. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, I apologize, my video is extremely long, but some days it is, some days it isn't. But I love all my yarn. Disappointed that I made a mistake and got two of these, so you can imagine that I don't need two. Hit their sell up. They got their sale still going on. Today is 11/17, or I'm sorry, 11/7. I'm making it go too far. Christmas is gonna be here soon. 11/7/2022. I'll see you guys on my next video. Okay. Thanks everybody for watching. All right. Bye guys.